Divine Feminine, I feel this reading is for you. I feel we need a reading just for us. So I have an Amazonite heart in each hand, warming them up right now. So I have on this is the only rose essential oil I have in the house, my chapstick. So I have that on right now. And I have a red lighter. There's red, green, and yellow in my little chillum. So that's beautiful. The primary colors. Red lighter. I'm drinking red too. Yeah. Fruit punch. I was craving the artificial flavor fruit punch. So I make my own, whatever. Pour white trash Gatorade. With distilled water. And Kool-Aid with less sugar and a little bit of Himalayan salt. So it's like Gatorade, even kind of more watered down than Gatorade. So, yeah. I'm feeling the red and the blue. I'm feeling it coming together. I'm feeling the purple. So Divine Feminine, I think some of you who are going to resonate with this are feeling same kind of things. I was getting quite a bit of synchronicities with my twin. One thing that really triggered me, there's all these things in this article. And at first I was like, oh, synchronicity. And then I started getting triggered because it reminded me of a Virgo who did this with something very specific. It's like someone taking your essence and using it as their shine. They either want to dull your shine or siphon your shine. But it's like, if it's your twin, it's the same. But I've already had this happen before. So I'm coming into balance with everything after my tower moment. And as some of you may know who that is, my twin is. And that doesn't mean you're going to come into physical union with them. Christopher Ashton Kutcher, that's my twin, okay? I was given a dream. I think it was not last night, the night before. I believe it was. It definitely was not last night. Yeah, I believe it was the night before. And I knew it was significant because I didn't remember it until I found these. Okay, in the dream I'm putting on my spearmint green color. They're just Old Navy flip-flops. The spearmint green color, okay? Spearmint green is like Wrigley's spearmint chewing gum packet. It's like a light green, winter green, okay? Winter green. Not winter green, the color, but I guess it's spearmint green. It's like a light green, like sea foam kind of green, sorta, okay? Spring green, I guess. And so I'm just spring cleaning and going through my laundry, and I guess because when I moved in it was hot and stuff, and I had this bag from when I moved that just had a few little of my summer clothes, because when I moved it was hot, so it was just like wasn't enough to do a load, but then I moved, and then so it was still in this laundry bag, and so when I went to go, do some like spring cleaning and cleaning out the little laundry room area, I opened it up and there was my green flip-flops, and then that triggered me to remember that I was putting those on in my dream. And I'm like, God wouldn't give me a dream just to be like, oh look, your flip-flops, oh, you're so in tune with the timeline that I'm like, it can't be just about flip-flops, okay? Like God's proving, okay, it's always something, okay? It means something. So I was guided to go, I've been guided here and there to go researching, because I don't know anything about him. I'm not on Twitter and blah, blah, blah. And whatever. I know God will show me the truth by whatever he's revealing to me, and I read between the lines, and okay, so, and it's the timing of everything, okay, so when I had that dream, God's like, oh, look up something about him. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll go online and just type in his name. Okay, Google, type in his name, see what pops up. It was flip flops. Something about his wife got a manicure and was wearing these throwaway plastic flip flops and carrying her shoes in a plastic bag, and he tweeted something about going glass. Like, okay, that's my thing, going glass, right? I was just talking about that too. He's talking about plastic and how it's a problem and blah blah blah. So I don't know if that's like passive aggressive stuff between them. Okay, it's like you can't, and if it is, it's like you can't even talk to her. I definitely can't talk to me then. And not that that's even in the cards, but that's just a thought that passed through. Okay, and so I'm like, okay, flip flops. Okay, right? God. And then the plastic thing, because I was just talking about that. It's like, it's interesting. He's talking about things that I'm talking about, which is, I'll get to the Virgo thing, why that's triggering me too. So I look at one other thing, I'm like, okay, one other thing, that's it, God. So I'm like, okay, nothing, I just won't, okay, right? I didn't even look at so the article I read today. I read through it, I'll explain that, but. So it was just a trailer of him, wasn't even the whole show, just a trailer of that show, House, I don't even know what the fuck anything is. I don't watch TV. I don't give a shit about any of this. Oh, fuck. Whatever. So it was him redoing his mom's basement with that show, that home makeover show. I don't know if he's connected it to somehow or what. I don't care about any of this shit. So I just want to know what God wants me to show so I can, grow. And just this little trailer for the show of the remake of his mother. I'm like, okay, because it's his mother, personal. I don't want to see anything that has to do with karmics and blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll watch that. I won't get triggered by that, right? And I look down at his shoes, and they're fucking spearmint green. Whatever. Okay. Look, just so. These are the flip-flops. Okay, spearmint green. Alright. So, just wanted to throw those back in the kitchen because this is carpet in here. I fucking hate carpet. I'm like, I hate hair more anything more Morgellons. Yeah. Okay, so then today I look up, I just type in his name. I'm like, God, I know there's something you want me to see. Whatever. Because I've been getting these down. Okay, so I want to see like if there's any synchronization with anything. And I think it was put out on the 19th, but I hadn't looked up anything, like I said, for a couple days. That article, I believe, was put out the same day that I had that dream with her about the flip-flops or whatever. I'm like, oh God. And so I think this article might have been put out on the 19th. I think it said the 19th, but I didn't look up anything. So that caught my attention because it said something about schools and stuff. Okay, so I was like, oh, interesting. Good. Philanthropy and stuff. Good, being on mission. It said something about purpose, and then twin was mentioned in the article. They said how he got kicked out of the school play for being drunk. I'm like, yeah, I know he's got a drinking issue. That ain't gonna fly with me. We have zero tolerance, no alcohol allowed in my house. And I don't associate with that. We have nothing to do with alcohol, period, anymore. So that's one rule that I have. And so I've just seen it as any little bit. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Anyway, so it's been a problem in my family as well. Meth, alcohol, anything, whatever. Okay, cannabis, that's all I stick to. Cannabis. And some people, that it doesn't jive with them because they're too low vibrational. That's why they can't handle it. Okay? I can't stand the 3D. That's why I have to smoke weed. I need cannabis constantly because I need to be in the 4D when I'm in the 3D. Because I can't stand being in the 3D. So, when I'm in the 3D, I need to be out of the 3D. Because I'm too much in the 3D. With being gang stalked and targeted constantly. So I was like, okay, having all these synchronicities with him. I'm looking at, he's saying something about looking left and right and people who he's interested in entrepreneurs who basically up level. It said up, I can't even remember, up something, okay? I'm like, huh. And about having the higher perspective, that's why I was saying up looking. I can't, but something about going left and right with it and then rising above and then seeing the limits to that. And I'm like, oh my god, it's all, I know he's watching my fucking videos, okay? But then it's like he's just going on with his life. He's just still drinking, still married, still not talking, still not dealing with the shit. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm doing me. I like being single. I'm free. I'm my own person. I can curse. Because we invented language, okay? Noon! Oh yeah, that was the other thing. So the one who wrote the article was Noon. I'm like, none, noon, and now net is coming in. God, the primordial waters. Oh... So I'm feeling very Anunnaki. I'm feeling my primordial waters. Okay, the dream I had, the first dream I ever remember having. Okay, I remember back to my very first dream, and I think I only had it once. I think that's all I needed to have. It was me and my mother on that raft, and we both had black cloaks on, from the shoulders down, not covering our head. It kind of looked like we had bobs or something too. I can't remember, or maybe my hair felt long. I can't really remember, but it looked like her hair was like bob looking, like shoulder length. And we're just on a raft. I remember touching the water and it was like just barely cool to the touch, a little bit cooler than body temperature maybe. And the sky looked like red-black and my mom's eyes were black. And they are very dark brown. Not now because she's had LASIK. I don't talk to anybody, but anyway. Your eyes turn blue after that or whatever. My little sister too, just like that baby in Willow, okay? Red hair and black eyes. So dark black, like brown, that you can't even see the pupil hardly, okay? It's around pupil. Okay. But those are the Anunnaki, okay? The primordial waters. Before there was any beings or humans or any, that's where we come from, the primordial waters. Noon, okay? My dream with Laura Luna. Oh, and I was getting I kept getting tent and ten, and then tet is like the cross of Tehran. It's like the cross, okay, with the circle around it. I'm talking about the Phoenician, the ancient. And I was getting LL coming in with the tent. I'm like, tent, temple. Okay, God, what are you showing me? And he said LL with the tent, temple. And then I was like, and I put the two L's, okay, LL, put them together, and it makes a rectangle like the temples, like the tent. So that was a download that I wanted to share, and that came up just now. So another thing I was getting, I got triggered later, okay, but at first I was getting like the one writing new who would have known. And I was saying Nanu the other night because I mentioned Robin Williams, and then I was saying Anunnaki, Nanu. Okay. They were kind of like saying he was out of touch with schools and this, that, and I was kind of like, no, y'all just aren't forward thinkers enough, okay? And something like, you can't dismiss him entirely, blah, blah, like implying that you can dismiss him because he's Ashton Kutcher and he's just a silly goofball actor and, you know, B actor. Oh, yeah, B actor, Mel, maybe, probably C or D. That was cute. And kept saying what he was saying to that motherfucker trying to sell autographs on the internet, whatever. Okay, anyway, that was funny. I just had to see that. He looked like he was drunk. Then he had a bunch of handlers, females, just shuffling them off. But good, though, because people are always trying to get into a scuffle, whatever. When you're targeted, you know all about that kind of shit. People trying to get... And then if you're rich, okay, then people are trying to get money out of you, sue you, get you to hit them, push them, say, verbally assault them, whatever. Just so they can, right, because people are, whatever. They're lack mentality. They don't believe that God has just treasures upon treasures heaped up for them. So I was getting triggered because of it was sounding so familiar to how I talk and things I've been putting, okay, in my video, and especially as of late and stuff. So it made me think of the Virgo, who very specifically this one time where I was finally like, okay, I'm gonna be friends with, oh my god, this is just fucking reminded me of something I saw in my dream. And I showed this before, and it looked like a little dot in the center and 3 little coming out the side. But it was kind of etheric and clear, kind of like when I had the column dreams when it started spinning and then came down as a column of smoke. It kind of looks etheric, like gaseous, but it's like it was like a rototiller, whatever, the propeller, yeah. But it was like gaseous, but you could see it. Like, I always say like, not Alien, what's that movie? Predator, okay, where he's like, yeah, so I saw that shape in a dream, and I was just looking at it just now, and that reminded me. And then I think I saw that on something Native American in New Mexico, but now I lost it. But how very interesting. I was just looking at that, and that reminded me of my dream. The Divine Feminine, you're so magical. You don't need a partner. Even if you know it's your twin, you don't need... We're all one and all connected anyway. So anyway... Back to the Virgo. Okay, I finally was like, be friends with... Because he was so withholding and probably doing all kinds of shit with people, whatever. Probably gay shit too, whatever, who knows. I don't know. I can't say probably, but I don't really care. I never go that down far enough to like start thinking about, oh, what's this person doing? Who are they with? What are they... That's jealousy, that's weird. It's like, no. And he would always try to pull me into that. I would be like, are you trying to make me jealous? You know what I mean? And he'd get jealous over littlest things. I couldn't even have a friend, you know, who was a neighbor who was like 20-something years older than me. He was female. Okay. And it was just... but I'm grateful. I thank everyone. But... So he was like, oh, all mad because I blew up his Facebook. I don't know. I don't take it like that. I'm just like, oh, liking stuff and commenting, whatever. Okay? And he got all like, well then, I mean, fine. Don't fucking have Facebook then, or don't be friends with me, or what. I mean, you're fucking me, and you can't even be friends. Right? But he'll post pictures of all his other people that he's friends with, right? Because he's probably, whatever. But keeping me all, like, hidden. Right, probably because you didn't want any of your friends to meet me and fall in love with me and then treat me good. And that's probably what that was all about. Because I already had that download. I was with a Virgo for 9 years, so that was actually really pretty wonderful. And he always wanted to show me off. And I'm like, I didn't want to go to bars and deal with his dysfunctional fucking family. And I was like, nah, I'll just chill out at home with my cats. I'll bake some food. I don't know, make some jewelry. You know, do something constructive. Why just go waste your money and then have a shitty night and then people don't even get along? Like they're not even friends. It's just a bunch of fake, phony fucking bullshit. Okay, that's why I'm not even on Facebook. So some woman who's like, I'm 13 years older than she was like 20, almost 30 years older than, she was like in her 50s and he's like 25, and you know, I'm already 13 years older. I'm like, oh, okay. He's just using women, okay. And she posts on his, you know, because everything's hidden. You can't see pictures or nothing unless you're a friend with him, okay. You can send him a message. You can't see nothing, okay, but his profile picture on Facebook. And it was of Danny Cudd, which is a special connection between me and my son too, because whenever my son would see, I'd get that video on YouTube, before the music would even start, he would see the red sweatshirt, because he does an overlay, Danny Cudd, with the hand pan drum. It's fucking awesome. Hand pan drum, that's my thing. So she posts, oh, I just thought you might like this because the hand pan drum is your favorite instrument. And I fucking flared up to the fuck. And I was like, my heart's beating right now just thinking about it. I'm like, you motherfucker. I even Facebook messaged him. I'm like, you motherfuckers taking my essence and going around parading it like it's, how fucking dare you? I don't even remember what I said. I was pissed though. I don't need to be your Facebook friend. Fuck you. Don't leave me alone. Don't call me. Don't come to my house. Don't come to my house. Yeah, trim the fat. So because it was that one specifically, the one that my son loved, ooh, he didn't know nothing about no hand pan drum. Okay, a little spy listening to my music that I'd be blaring. I'd be smoking my weed, blasting my music. The hand pan drum, listen to the Sad Guru blasting that. Yeah, because y'all fucking motherfuckers need to hear this shit. And you need to get a whiff too and wake the fuck up. That's when I was first waking up. I couldn't look at, everything was so bright. My eyes were constantly watering. I was sweating constantly. I thought I was fucking having heart palpitation. This was August 2013 when I first noticed the first little patch of rash on my finger. That's when I met him, okay. I met him like in April or so. He like met him around the property. He knew anyway. But we like hooked up, started, you know. And then after a couple months, we started like really hooking up, having sex and stuff, okay? But at first it was just cuddling, playing tennis, kissing, and, you know, just being friends, really. Not really getting to know each other really at all, actually, come to find out. But I wasn't really awake anyway. I'm just purging all this stuff, so I'm kind of not really making sense. Okay. Because that card, one of the cards that was talking about the anxiety and stuff, it's like, yeah, because I don't want to fucking deal with drama. I don't need to deal with jealousy and bullshit and fucking backhanded this and that and secret backdoor this or that and fucking people trying to, talk to you and act like they all nicey, but they're really just trying to get information so they can form an opinion so they can judge you. Yeah, we'd rather just be alone. we already gang stalked and followed and harassed enough as it is. We don't need to be like, right, double entendre, whatever. Double entendre, Sandra. Ooh, she might like that. But we keep it, right. We haven't had any gay sex or menage a trois, nah. We haven't been married to our partners, but, you know, we did have a couple of one nights, just sex one time with a couple people we knew well. One person was like my neighbor for like 2 years, and I had just gotten out of a 9-year relationship, so. And he had a big old dick. What can I say? Okay, so sorry. And he's, bless his heart, rest in peace. He's passed from, yeah. I don't know. Motorcycle. Other person I know passed motorcycle. I don't know if he was drinking. I hope to God not, but I love from high school. He was riding his bicycle. He was one of those bicyclists. Okay, and he was struck and killed by a big old truck too. So life can just be like, one day you're doing your favorite thing. Oh, riding your motorcycle, your bicycle. It's just a beautiful breezy day. Boom. Everything is over in one instant. Oh, and the other one night stand, I knew him since preschool. Yeah, all my life. Yeah, that was just one time. Yeah, and that was just a hard, lonely time in my life. I was just bored and lonely, and yeah. No love gained, no love lost, right? But when I heard about my first love from high school, and he had a wife and stepchildren, so I really felt, her gut. I felt her gut, how much that hurt. Oh, to get news like, I heard about my sister, but I mean, she was prostituting and shooting meth, okay? So it wasn't like, I more felt bad for her kids, but it was kind of a relief, right? Which is probably exactly why God took her, so. Causing too much pain for other people is not going to be tolerated. Because if they're trying to learn and grow, and God sees their heart, and you ain't going with the flow, and you impeding their shit, interfering. We're protected down here. We're on a mission, okay? Just know, if you know you're on a mission, and you know you're on path, and you're doing the work, and you're sticking to mission, you are protected, okay? Don't ever doubt. When I was taking a shower, I kept seeing a blue little flash of light, little pinpoint of light, and it was right when I was saying, like, getting this anxiety, and it's like, don't fear. You don't have to do anything, dear. But it's like, I keep getting bombarded, because it's like God saying, do you really want this? Here's all the, do you really want this? I'm like, I don't know if I do. But if it's written, then shit, I guess it just is what it is. So, I know that's why that anxiety, because I'm thinking, I wouldn't even be able to talk to my own dad right now without puking, probably. That's how much just anxiety and shit I don't want to deal with. Negativity. I'm not saying he is. I got triggered because it seemed similar to that Virgo shit. Evo Conrad, just in case you're fucking watching, motherfucker. Fuck you. Get off my channel. I'm done with you. Okay? I am completely through with her. I don't even know if I want my twin flame, but if God, but if God make it that way, then God make it that way. I'm just purging with this Anunnaki moon because fucking my DNA is fucking on fleek right now. My Anunnaki DNA. Let's get some shit going for the Divine Feminine. Oh, is this a motherfucking 7? Oh no, this is the 4. Oh, thank God. Oh, this is the 4. Yeah, sometimes having that rested mind is like walking on motherfucking stilts through quicksand. And you're like, fuck, am I really gonna... Nope, the Archangel Michael's got me. Oh, fuck, Archangel. Nope, Michael's got me. God keeps me. Oh, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I feel no fear, no evil. Fuck. Sometimes it's like, that's why we need meditation so bad, because it's like, look what we're walking through down here. Okay? It's just a dark world of quicksand, and we're just trying to fucking stay above it. Okay? And connected to heaven as much as we can. The Phi ratio, the fire, the Phi, the Fae. Piece of the pie. We have Knave of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, Page of Swords. Next one is Two of Swords. Someone making some decisions about communicating. And I'm getting like, even though this is a rested mind, but it's like, you're not, it's like you rested mind, but I'm not sure what's in this dirt though. Like, I'll have a rested mind, but like once I figure out what's in the jar, I might really be like, there's like Morgellons and all kinds of shit in there. Oh man. You're like, fuck, I don't want to know what's in there, right? You're just like, I have a rested mind right now, but then I start doing fucking soil samples and shit, and then I'm going to start panicking and having anxiety and fears. Making that decision to communicate is like, see, going forth, Chariot card. It's like, when the divine okay, when the masculine comes, just rest your mind when he comes in to speak. I mean, he will eventually, okay? He will eventually. But you don't have to, like, Ace of Swords, he will eventually. Ace of Swords on the top when the Chariot came out. Seven of Swords on the bottom. And that kind of is like he's laying out all his swords, figuring out, okay, what he's going to say, where he's going to go. But Divine Feminine, you know, the goal isn't, the whole goal is to be inspired by God, reconnect with God, okay? Clear your mind, purify your body, translate that to the earth and other beings, okay? Inspire them to do the same. This is our purpose, this is our mission. Okay, like in that article, he's talking about the schools and this and that. And it's like they're not connecting because it's a dead thing. You're feeding something that you can't revamp the schools, you can't revamp the churches, you can't revamp the hospitals. It's a dead thing. It never was alive in the first place because it wasn't built on God. It never had a foundation. It never had life. And then you're asking the rock why it doesn't have a personality. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit triggered, and it's like, I don't give a fuck about fame, money. It actually repels me, okay? All that, I was talking on my channel about helly weird and how repulsive all these fucking baby eating dog rapers. I'm just kidding. No, most of them are just insecure people, as you can see, okay, even to the most highest A-lister, okay, they need to be seen and keep going with their career, even though they have tons of money and they get plastic surgery and they just keep going, and it's like it's time for you to move on. This stagnant energy, that's why it's like people need to be in the limelight, or people need to, okay, that's fine. It's like, I'm the total opposite. I mean, I'll get on camera every once in a while just to remind you, hey, you know, it's still me. I'm a real person. It's not a clone, or I don't know. But it's just like, God, I don't know if I want this. It's like Ten of Swords. With the Death card. Oh no, that's the Moon card. Yeah, that's 18. That reduces to 9. That's how I know it's the Moon. So this is, God, it's almost like the Wheel, but it's like Moon, Anunnaki, fucking, man, the wheels of time. This, like, it's like the hooks, the row, the L. The Ray, Ra, Ru, Ray. Anyway, God, too much is coming in with Noon and now Net and all the Ray. Oh, Amun Ray. And, I'd rather be with someone who's awake than anything else. I don't care about looks, money. I never fucking have. I want someone who's just good. They don't even have to have a great sense of humor or a great personality or be brilliant. Just be a good, easy to get along with person. Okay? And I need to be with someone who's awake if I'm to be with anyone. So, Moon, Ten of Swords, that Three of Cups. Yeah. So this illusion about a third party, well, it's over for me because I don't need to think about it. I'm not in a relationship, okay? And a lot of you divine feminines are dealing with a masculine who's married, or with a karmic, or dealing with, maybe they're not even in a relationship with karmic, but they still attached to them somehow. They have children that... Mine has, like, stepchildren and current biological children, which, oh, great. Let's all be one happy family, right? But it's the other people, grown-ups that fucking act like children who can't, right? I don't want to deal with nobody's bullshit. And those 3 girls are high-level Andromedan, I'll tell you that. Because before I even had that second dream about him, the Andromedans were coming in, and I looked that up, and then on the side, people talking shit about people and helly weird, and they're all clones and men, and talking about Demi's children, those beautiful Andromedans, yeah, because when maybe I was looking for images, and it could have been under images, but I think there was one on the side of their I think that's the same picture was in their Google images, and they were like, looked andro, okay? They were dressed like that with like a dress shirt, and then I think one of them was wearing like a Andromedan, like pink peach color. I was just like, oh my god, those girls are like star beings. Okay, and I would never tell someone that I was with someone who, I was a step parent. I never, even my own fucking piece of shit baby daddy, I was trying to let him see his kid, and to the point where it was just like, look, you're stressing me out, you're abusive, you're, right, no, we don't comply with child support or anything, just so we don't have to have any contact with him or anything. Right? Make sure, oh, you got that 911 report where he hit you one time or what? Yeah, that's all you need. Or get some kind of proof somehow, or you write a statement, whatever, and then you don't have to comply with child support, and then you never have to fucking deal with someone in and out and a piece of shit, take it, whatever. And I forgive him too. That's right, King Cyrus. See how this all just past life stuff? So it's like, yeah, it's written. Yeah, and we keep flowing, and does that mean you're going to be with them in the physical? I don't know. Okay, and it's like, I've been shown so many synchronistic things. It's like, I've used it all for my own growth and healing and progression on my path of my soul journey, my evolution. Okay, my own personal journey of evolution. So, you know, Moon card, 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Any illusions about a third party? No, not for me. Not for me. I have arrested mine and I'm moving forward. 4 of Swords, Chariot card. So Divine Feminine, I'm helping to encourage you, I hope, to do the same. King of Wands, fucking A. That is it right there. King of Wands. King of Wands been moving on, yay. From being bound to being liberated. The Divine Feminine Wisdom, she can't be bound. She just slithers right through that shit in the figure 8. Out! Right? Because she's free, and she knows she's free. That's why she's coming in as the King of Wands, B. Okay? Divine Feminine. You're my motherfucker. Oh, and just because you curse doesn't mean you're not connected with the angels. I curse like a motherfucking sailor. And me and the angels? Yeah, we're like that. Don't be jealous, okay? Because that keeps you in ego and it keeps you blocked from your own divine messages. And if that triggers you, then you need to take a look at that. Oh my god. Fucking Lover's card. Sometimes I just think God's a psychopathic, fucking madman, crazy, mad woman, man, fucking insane psychopath. And yeah. Ooh. I was just kidding earlier. I'm like, I hate you, God. You know how you say you hate your best friend? I hate you, bitch. Right? I said that to God. I'm like, you're a crazy. But I said it like serious because I'm funny like that. I'm like, God, you are seriously the craziest fucking most psychopathic motherfucker. You're insane. And I hate you. That's what I said. Yep, that's what I said. But I'm feeling my Anunnaki. That super blood, whatever the fucking moon. I got triggered. So when you start getting triggered by every little thing, you're like, did she just say her sister's a Capricorn and she don't get along with her? I'm like, I'm Capricorn. Was that a I get it. Jag, dab. I need to smoke some weed. And then it's right. It's like being gang stalked and then being triggered with the moon and all. It's like you start going on every little thing. And she could have said that too, but even if it was a jab at me, right? Let it go. Let it go. I just made the dog. I know I suck. Okay. I just made the dogs bark with my singing. My singing made the dogs bark. Right? Because they're like, hey, I'm Syrian too. Sounds like Marley the Marshmallow, my little neighbor doggy. Maybe not. It could be the yapper. There's one that... There's like 3 and this other is like the junkyard dogs. But this one just won't shut up. Sometimes I'm like out there for 5 minutes dealing with my recycling. And I'm like, really? You're still there? You won't shut up? Shoosh. Excuse me, the one down the street. Wow, yeah. We got... the Lucky Charms. The Lucky Charms tonight. That has CBD in it. That's why I like that in the evening. And that's a little bit of a... This is the deck I'm using. So I wanted to show you that. That was in the Gematria. Midnight Sun. The Dark Sun. So here's the Lover's card. Gemini. Okay. The Twin Flames. Okay. And, you know, it's also, rest your mind. When this is all said and done, we're all going to be together and all one, and all truth will be revealed to all. We just fucking have to make it to the finish line. We don't have to do anything special. We just have to be, okay, centered, balanced in our heart. Make it to the finish line. And then God has all your treasures there waiting for you. Like smorgasbords of chocolate truffles, every flavor you've never even had. You didn't even know that was a flavor. And you're like, what kind of fruit? What's it called? How to pronounce that? I gotta write this shit down. Or you don't have to, because you can just go to your Akash records anytime you want. And, oh God, Morgellons is the ultimate truth. And the reason why your skin gets rash, I just went right into that because God's like, remember the other thing that was triggering you? Look. Morgellons is the whole nano system within the body that creates all disease. The rash and all the things they call psoriasis is just a symptom of all this stuff being purged out. Comes out of your feces, comes out of your snot, comes out of your eye crust, comes out of your skin, your hair, your poop, your everything. Okay? Now, the Morgellons creates a whole system within your body that they can now manipulate with frequency to turn on heart attacks, cancer, AIDS, everything is a frequency, okay? And as energy workers, we know that we need to get past, and the thing about detox too, I'm like, God, and God said, your faith alone has healed you. And I'm like, I know, because I'm finally coming out of it, and like, fuck, do I have to shave my head again? Is this gonna finally stop eventually? And they just keep saying it's faith. Because you're doing the detox and then it's not, and then you're not, okay, it's just faith. Your faith that you can be open to receive the healing and that it will work for you. That's what heals you. Trusting that the angels have been doing this for eons. That's why we call it eons, and they know what they're doing. Okay, they're helping to reawaken you and remind you who you are. And then you can do this for yourself, and you can do it for others. Okay, so every little bit and scrap and shred that I get, I try to put it out on the channel. You know, it's like, what was the other thing? Oh, we got the devil right there. Oh, really? With judgment. That's Archangel Gabriel. Oh, look at the copper people. The blue beings, we got Syrians, we got the copper, the Anunnaki, okay. Yeah, Saturn and Mars has been coming in big time. So we have the lovers with the devil, that's like the reverse of the lovers, okay. That's the dark aspect of the lovers. And then we have judgment, okay. So it's like, do you want lovers or devil card? Do you want the good, beautiful twin flame love that's divinely ordained by God? Or do you want the one that you have to do, keep repeating patterns of these karmic cycles where you're just going to keep, well, you can take the test as many times as you want until you pass it, but you won't get to the next level until you pass that test. You don't get any of the rewards of the next level. So see, we want all the rewards of the next level without doing all the work and recognizing where we're at and what we have to do here to get to the next level, to get those rewards and benefits of that level. But then also appreciate the rewards and of where you're at right now. Look at how much you've grown. The other levels behind you that you passed already. Whew. 7 of Swords, right? Oh my. That's kind of like looking at all your swords, like what you've been through already. What are you willing to tolerate anymore? Look. And I keep getting this, but no, I'm done. That's what was, okay. Just a second ago, I was like, thank you for reminding me, and then I skipped to something else. Oh, stickers, that was another thing in the article. Jesus Christ. Putting stickers up on his, when he was on 2.5 Men, putting stickers from his businesses. He got in trouble or something, told not to do that or something. He was placing his business logo stickers on the state, like to try to get it in the shot or something. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I'm like, that's like, that sounds like something I'd do. And just try to get away with it. Like being in your total own little world, even though you're like doing this one thing, you like totally have this other little world going at the same time. Your own little world, right? I have my own little world. Right? My own little fairy world. But I am getting like this brand new beginning with a Virgo. Good for you. Heal. Do that, you know? But this is for the feminine. Okay? Virgo, Hermit, Virgo, Virgin, birth, rebirth, renew, okay? Brand new in the body. Okay, because a lot of healing. A lot of healing, okay? Oh, there's she changed her channel name a couple of times, but her name is Kimberly, which is my little sister's name, and I named her, but she had the same exact thing with her, and she even said the same thing, like she felt like she looked like a leopard. She showed her arms, like, and mine is like that too, like all depigmented, like all on my face, like I had it all on my scalp and everything too. And other people I know, my neighbors and stuff, that deal with it. It's like, okay, because we're purging all, it's like whole full body mucus, okay, just like eye boogers and snot, okay, but it's your whole body, because this nanotechnology, it gets into everything, okay? It's controlling everything. And that's like the Matrix, and then we purge it out and we start waking up, okay? So, and it looks different for different people. Some people may get really big sores. Some people may get like swelling. Some people, just, you know, a lot of gastrointestinals, and it's ascension. It's a part of ascension. Morgellons is a, okay, we call Morgellons itself isn't the disease. Purging all the nanotechnology creates all these sores and irritation, and okay, itching and all this stuff, rashes, okay? But as above, so below, right? Our mind's being controlled, our body, so it's all being purged out, okay? You don't need to get stuck on what, it's just we're purging and healing, okay? The mind control, it's been infected, okay? And that's the ether. So, and as above, so below. So our body's been infected. Our body's been controlled. All these diseases, okay? You know, I was talking with my driver. Because everything's so synchronistic. And she was talking about candida juicing and this, that. And I'm like, I was sitting down with God thinking about that. And this is what God told me. Because I saw the vision of it and everything. I saw a platter of sugar. And he said, show me how that manifests intestinal worms. He was like presenting me with a platter of sugar. It was just a platter of sugar. It wasn't like this golden hand reaching out to me. It was just a platter of sugar. And God said, now show me how that creates these worms. Okay? Yeah, they feed off the sugar. But let's get to the root of okay, God made sugar and everything. That's what our body is fueled with, is sugar. That's why they made these fucking things to eat, sugar. Because they know we're sugar. Okay, alkaline and stuff too, but for the most part, everything gets converted to sugar. Energy, that's what we use, the sugar, okay? The enemy has created parasites, intestinal worms, everything to control our mind. Our gut is our mind. Anything to make us sick, control our mind, okay? These bodies, that's why we're given these bodies, so they can manipulate. Hello? Because if we're crystalline, we're impenetrable, and we're homogeneous. So there's no like different organs and different types of body cells and different, it's like, what did God say? It was like alchemically, like, okay, our body is going to be crystalline like the emerald tablets of Thoth, okay? Indestructible, untouchable. That's why they had to trick us to get us, our bloodline, our spirit being born into a flesh body. We could just manifest stuff with sound and light. We didn't need to do all this sex and and then that creates all this torment and then trauma and karmic cycles and guilt and you're bad and then fear and shame and it gets less. We're all locked in their fucking matrix lie bullshit. Wah, 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 wah. You lose, enemy. Hey, Archons. Game over. Reborn, brand new in the body. And this is all I keep wishing for, hoping, praying, focusing on, meditating on, fucking masturbating too. Usually that train comes around about once a month when it's, right? I think it has to do with, even though I have an IUD, that'll be up to be taken out next year. So I just don't want to deal with it until it's the due day. Because I don't, the last thing I need is for it to mess up my period and then get sick because I'm by myself with my kid and blah, blah, blah. I don't need to get my whole thought processes, but, like I just saw the pill, okay, like getting off the birth control pill, any kind of medications, pharmaceuticals, steroid creams, even like using shampoos and soaps and stuff, just use hot water, take a bath with some salts, okay? Just really purifying, just plastic, anything, furniture that's particle board and glue, doesn't get, right? Just, even if you have to go to the thrift store, sand it down and put some like nice tongue oil on it, so I wouldn't even like put a polyurethane. That's why I don't have a coating on this desk, because I like to feel the actual, and it'll start raising up here and there. And you just sand it a little bit now and then, and This part's kind of oily from my hands, so it's like just getting more in tune with nature, the earth, not having all this crap shit. Okay, the elites have all this nice shit and we get particle board and plastic. No, and fuck that particle board. It breaks down. It's supposed to be so tough and strong with all this glue and shit, right? But it breaks down. Fucking, by the time you've moved 3 times, you're like, throw that dresser away. Right? So we want real wood. We want glass, wood. We want, you know, but to respect the earth and only take what we need. And repurpose, like get a bag from the grocery store, use that as your garbage bag. That day. That's what I do. People buy garbage bags. And it's like, you have a garbage bin and then you need to put a bag inside that. And when you're going to go throw it in another garbage bin, it's like brand new reborn in the body. And this is also money coming in. It's happening behind the scenes, and it's coming. Big money for Divine Feminine to make sure you're taken care of, because God wants to make sure that you're independent, that you don't have any codependency when it comes to a man, when it comes to a worldly, secular, we'll say secular job, okay, for all you Christians out there who are washing, right, washing all your sins away, so no, yeah, before anyone gets home, so they don't know what you were doing. We put it all out in the open over here. What behind the camera is in the camera is all the same fucking, it's all the same fucking day, man, Janice. Oh, God, that's the 3rd time I finally got back to it. I was like, I don't want this fucking a new beginning with the Virgo. Okay, so please make it be something else. Okay, because whenever this comes up, I'm like, no. Because I saw that with the Ace of Wands yesterday. I'm like, no, this is just a born again for the Divine Feminine, I feel. Okay, she's the in. Okay, always taking care of everybody else, putting herself last. So I was like, I don't want the past coming in. And God's like, the past isn't what you think it is. It's not the past. The past is now. The future is now. Everything is one. If we're all one, then all timelines are one. All dimensions are one. Oh, God. Even the elements aren't separate, okay? The earth, the water, the fire, it's all one. Oh, my God. If it all comes from the same source, it all returns to the same source. It is composed of that same source. So it is source. Tower. Fucking Empress. Boom! With the Divine Feminine. Okay? Divine Feminine. Look at you, motherfucker. Look at you, sexy beasts. Look at you, sexy beast. Look at you, sexy beast. We're going into it for you. I've been seeing the winged discs. I'm just Isis, Mother, Divine Feminine. Yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful Divine Feminine. That's right. She will not be shamed. She will not be objectified because she's voluptuous and beautiful and divine. She's pure, divine, feminine. Divine, feminine. Excuse me. When it comes to your bullshit, she says, "Nein, niet." No. You won't even be able to touch the Empress for her to even say no, because Tower. Okay? Archangel Michael, all the angels, the Divine Feminine is protected. Okay? If you're respecting the Divine Feminine within you, you're protected. Boom! Tower card comes in to knock motherfuckers out the way. She doesn't even need to respond. She doesn't need to answer to nobody. She doesn't need to explain herself. She doesn't even need to say no comment, because she won't even be within earshot of you. Okay? That's the Divine Feminine. Right? You gotta climb all the fucking way up here to get this bitch. You can't handle it. Look, the scales all you can't, you ain't balanced, you can't handle it, you can't handle it. It's like that rope at the fair or whatever, right? They flip right over and fall on the air mattress, right? You're trying to ring that bell. You're trying to ring her bell, but she way the fuck up here. And some people down here being like, I ain't even gonna try it. Some people get halfway at something, right? And she's like, well, I guess I'll just be with myself because I'm whole and complete and full of love. I am love. And so, I mean, cool. Someone gonna make it up here? Oh, maybe I'll have a little friend to talk to. I don't know. Because I'm always talking to God. Maybe God want me to have, so if somebody makes it up here, then I guess it's divine for us to be together. But until that happens, she ain't waiting around. Right? She's just being. That's not waiting. That's being. Yeah. Because when you love yourself, you want for nothing. You don't have lack. You see what's there. You don't see what's not there. You see, oh, what do we have in the fridge? Some people look in their cupboards, they say, oh, we don't have that. My mom used to be, I'd be a kid, okay? This is how I learned when I was a kid, and I'd look in the cupboards, the fridge, whatever. I'd be like, we don't have anything. I'll make some sugar sandwiches. I'll make some sweet milk, right? Not even because you didn't have chocolate syrup, right? So you just put some sugar in, so that vanilla, fake imitation vanilla, because you can't afford the good vanilla. I'll be making my own sweet milk with some sugar and some invitation for just some sweet milk. Sugar sandwiches, that shit's real, okay? Yeah. Not even butter, margarine. When generics didn't even have a brand, it was just called bread. Now they give it cute little store brand names like Sunnyside. Right. Whatever. But my mom be making, I'm like, how'd you fucking make some oatmeal raisin cookies that are the best I've ever had? There was nothing in that fucking cupboard but a bottle of niacin and vitamin C, some fucking vitamins and shit. Oh my god. Okay, what do we got here? King of Cups. Eight of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Page of Wands. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's like, femmes, you're masculine, he's got work to do to free himself before he can reciprocate, decide that he wants to give and receive and reach out and communicate. And, he's not taking it very lightly, okay, because there's the Nine of Swords there. And I know for the Divine Feminine, okay? But you're almost to the 10, okay? Where you're now giving your attention to new life. See all this new life growing? Okay? Right? It's like just sprouting up, the first blossom, okay? Giving you that ray of hope. Holding out to the end. That's that Nine of Swords. Okay, but all that root action, okay, clearing the mental body. You're starting to see little signs of it. Okay, then pretty soon, all this growth will cover up all those swords. That's the Ten of Swords. And you will never, it's like the delete button. It won't be there because you won't see it. It won't be in your reality. Okay. Three of Wands on the top, Page of Pentacles on the bottom, trying to manifest things in your physical reality. So whether it's healing, whether it's money, finances, moving, Hangman, and the Wheel. Yeah, moving, because they're like stuck, and then movement. Hangman, Wheel. Because that wheel and so the Hangman comes in to make sure you stay stuck, stop, and look around, okay? And then the Wheel comes in to make sure you keep it moving, okay? So it's like, yeah, when you keep getting Hangman, you're supposed to take a look at something. When you're getting the wheel and the chariot, you're supposed to get your butt moving. Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like communication. Maybe you don't want to have because it's like the universe pushing you. Okay, but you have to. You have to cooperate with the universe. Okay, so Page of Swords is like being the observer. Okay. And that Three of Pentacles, that's cooperation. You have to cooperate with the Most High. With Team Benevolence, with the Galactics, with the Earth. We have to cooperate. I was going to say people, but it's more than just people. All the elementals, they're cooperating. The angels know how to work together. It's like, well, I mean, a third of them. So, hey, if a third of the 144 or the third of the light workers, a third of us can work together. Hey, man, then we got it, right? Because 1/3's neutral, and then that, right? 2/3, then we have majority rules. Wow, okay. King of Cups again. With 3 of Swords and 6 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Hierophant. And these turned over. Queen of Swords. Justice. Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, eventually, you know, it comes in the physical, doesn't it? And you get your justice. And for some of you, it looks like the masculine walking away from that third party situation. He was stuck and now he's getting the wheel card to move forward. And, you know, some of you have seen evidence in the physical of that through synchronization, through them actually reaching out, getting to the point where they reach out. And that takes a lot of growth. And just them to reach out would, wow. You're like, you have grown. Wow. How you've grown. Just to have the balls to reach out would take a lot for some of the masculines, okay? I would say for all of the divine masculine, okay, if it's someone who doesn't have a problem reaching out, it's probably not the divine masculine. The Emperor is the one that flipped over. 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Yeah, because the divine masculine only wants the divine feminine. But it could be your twin, and then he's participating in the distorted masculine, and he's trying to. But if you're participating in the divine feminine, you'll know that that's distortion, and you're not going to have any part of it. You're not going to respond to the whatever. You know that they're still doing it, and if you do respond, it'll be like how a divine feminine would respond, okay? And then leave it at that and not go back and forth with it. 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and not go back and forth with it. 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Emperor card. Just say what you need to say, be done, be very clear about it. See, because you're coming in as an Emperor, that masculine energy, okay? Feminine, I'm really getting like King of Cups. It's like, yeah, Emperor, Empress, it's like I'm really getting very much Andromedan vibe. It's really been coming in to help us balance out our masculine and feminine, and kudos, divine feminine, you're really doing an excellent job. This is not easy. And for the feminine to lead the way, it's like we're wading through the darkness, carving the path. Right? That takes a lot of fill in the blank. So 7 of Wands and 8 of Wands, okay? So moving forward in communication, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, 9 of Cups. So now we're getting to some beautiful stuff here, huh? Everything we want contained in that 9 of Cups. What does it look like to you? For me, my number one thing is healing in my body, and in order to do that, I need my windfall. And then from that, I will buy my mansion on the hill. And I will have my healing from that. My healing will be complete from that. Because I'll be able to have my routine, everything set up, just in a good neighborhood, everything peaceful, yes. A serenity vibe that will really support that. 9 of Swords. Did I stop? Or, yeah, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay. So make your priority list, not including a partner. Okay. You're already partnered up with God, the Most High. What other partner do you need? Page of Wands. Magician. 9 of Swords. Again. So if anyone's trying to manipulate you, you just make sure, you know, booty call, this, that. You make sure to put people in their place. Make sure that offers lackluster because I love myself. Uh-oh. You probably don't want to hang out with me because you're used to people who don't love themselves, who don't know themselves, who don't know shit about what's up or what's going down. Right? When you're awakened, because what comes with that is like a love and respect for yourself so you can actually interact with people in a loving and respectful way. So people aren't self-evolved enough to love themselves, they're not going to be good company. And if you're working on that and you're focused on that, you know, it's a pretty lonely place. It really is. If you're really, truly, truly on the path, you're probably alone and have no family or friends. Okay? You know, I don't know if that's going to trigger people because they're like, I have tons of family and friends and I'm totally on the path. No. Nah. And every fucking thing you can look up about being on the path says that no. Even Sadhguru, okay? These people live a very solitary life. Even if they give big speeches and all this, okay? The Sun and the Magician on the 4 of Cups and the Page of Rods. Do they both come out together? Sun card. And that's stuck in my hand, okay? So, Ace of Rods, 8 of Cups. So this is it, Divine Feminine. See, you're balanced out. Your emotions can be balanced when you walk away from everything that does not serve your highest good, where you are at in this now on your path. Look around, stop and look around and see what's got to go. Because it's going to keep you stuck. You're not going to flow. All that water. And it's a big release, too. It's a heavy weight. And maybe you haven't noticed it. I just got this. Maybe you haven't noticed it because it was so balanced. You see that? Like having a heavy backpack. It's balanced because it's centered in your butt, right? You're not like... If you have a tote bag, it's more obvious because it's on one shoulder. So you kind of forget your backpack's there, right? Because it's so balanced, the heavy weight of it. Right? See how there's 4 on each side? The heavy weight, it's balanced though. So you don't even know it's there. Until it starts stripping away one by one. And then one clinks off. And you're like, oh shit. Right? All this stuff needs to go. Be dropped. Boom. You're not noticing it's there because you've made it so it's balanced out, right? You've adjusted your stride. You've adjusted something, right? You put it in a backpack so it's all balanced, so you don't have to think about it. So you know you can adjust. You just make your legs stronger. Okay, as long as it's balanced, you can still walk up straight and do what you need to do. It's kind of like the functional addict, you know. Until you take that fucking heavy backpack off, like being a student, right? When you're on those textbooks and you're like, oh my god, you feel like you can fly. You didn't even realize how fucking heavy that was. and how much it's killing your knees and all, okay? Ace of Wands. Eight of Cups. You're leaving behind all these things that are weighing you down so that you can have your emotions to yourself now. To use it for joy, inspiration, okay? Shedding tears to help inspire others to release their fears, their anxieties. Okay, use your emotion, your passion, your rah to get people to think outside of the box. Don't be afraid to ask a question. Right? Ace of Wands. And what was this one? Oh, Knight of Cups. See? You're just moving forward in love and being love. This is the giving and receiving. It's just being an empty vessel, like a circle, like a hoop, and letting that water just flow through you. That's the whole point. Is that a train coming? I hope so, because sometimes when the train's in the distance, before it comes up close, it sounds like a plane. Okay. Divine Feminine. You're the magician, Divine Feminine. You're the magician. You're the one that says, that's like Pretty Woman. I say who, I say when, I say how much, I say who. Hootie who. You know how she said who twice. That's right, because Archangel Gabriel, the two. A little bit last chunk here for the Divine Feminine. We don't want to go too much longer. I wanted to go deep into it for the feminine because with this moon. Six of Cups. Ace of Rods. Oh, and so interesting. See how it looks like an eel? Dude, I'm looking up noon and now net and the primordial waters and the eel and oh God. Yeah, the Ace of Rods. The first life, the eels, anyway. So Six of Cups, so reunited all the way back to the very first incarnations, okay, of the waters, the element, the life, the spirit of the waters, the elements. So Six of Cups, reunion with yourself, loving yourself, brand new spark of life, okay? What do we got here? Oh, fuck yeah, the black cow with the 10 of pence. I've had the black cow and the black elk dream. Okay. So this is you reunited with yourself. The abundance of this brand new beginning because of that brings in the 10 of pence. See, here's the devil card and then here's the 9 of pence with the 2 of cups and the page of cups. So and a love offering coming in because what did I say? Gabriel. There's the devil card. That's the god of this land, the material world. 9 and 10 of pentacles. The divine mother, the black cow, the 2, the horns. Black cow, white horns. Okay? Because she's receiving, I just got this now, receiving the light, the masculine. Okay, so it's white horns. She absorbs the light, the black matter, okay? They're both the rainbow. The white light, all the colors of the rainbow make up the white light. And the black matter, which is mother, all the colors of the rainbow make up the color black in matter. The color white in light is the rainbow. Okay, the color white in matter has no color. The color black in light has no color. But with black in matter, that's mother, that's the rainbow. With white in light, okay, the etheric white, not matter, okay, is, contains the rainbow as well. So here's the rainbow, anchoring that light from God, okay, knowing the angels, calling them in, asking God to reveal them to you so you can work with them because you want to manifest your dreams, all your abundance, your health reborn in your body, calling in love, 2 of cups, okay, 1 heart. 2 cups that be as 1 heart, okay. So this beautiful angel who's going to love you forever, okay, you just pray to God for the one and it'll be revealed to you. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's just like, it's work. You know, loving yourself is work. It's a daily, right? Loving yourself, daily, just self-care, brushing your teeth, brushing your hair. It's work, right? It's work. Your fucking arm gets tired. In that movie, Friends with Money, she's like, God, I can't think of names right now, but she's like, I don't want to wash my hair. My arm gets tired. Right? It's just like, you love yourself enough to go through all these things you got to do just for maintenance of your body every day. Okay? So we're expanding on that. We're growing with that love and care for self. Okay? And as we do that, we bring others closer to us too. You know, but if you're caught on a certain person, or then we get together, then we're going to get married and have sex and have babies, and okay, and then do our mission together, and just don't be connected to, just be in the now and let it come to you. The next thing, the next download, the next thing about the healthy thing you're going to eat, the next thing about, you know, I need to take a nap today. Whatever it is that your body is telling you, put that first as your priority. Not what is my twin doing? That's why I get a little irritated, because it's like, I just want to focus on myself and my own healing, and then God wants me to focus on... That's why I wanted to focus on the Divine Feminine. Okay, with this moon, there was a little bit too much focus on the masculine, watery, and I'm a Cancer moon. Okay, so Devil with the 9 and 10 of Pence. Gabriel is bringing all your abundance. Okay, 2 of Cups. Look, if you want a baby, if you want love, if you want anything of this physical earth, that's Gabriel. That's the devil. Devil card. Capricorn. Saturn. Devil. Gebel. Geber. Gabriel. Gevura. Gevurael. Gevurot. Who wrote Acts? And I just said who, right? She said twice, who. And was that not some twin flame shit? Come on. Whatever. Oh, and I didn't even see the movie, but I saw King David. Oh, he played King David, huh? I saw him dancing around, and then he turned around. I'm like, oh, that's Richard Gere. Oh, he's playing King David. It's funny. So, it's beautiful. I love it. There's the Devil card. Look at you. Divine Feminine. Ooh, you're so fierce. That's what I got from this card. Oh! Right? You dropping all that bullshit for some kung fu. I don't know. Some fucking yeah. Okay? Right? That Sun card. Want to stick in my hand. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's Leo fire, right? Lyran coming in there to help you drop bullshit and manifest what you want. You want love, girl? You manifest it. You just tell them Lyrans what you want. You just tell Gubba Gabriel, Daddy, I want love, I want money, I want my mansion on the hill. I've been doing good, I've been doing right, I've been doing swell. Okay? And if you want love, a divine partner, okay? You're like, hey, maybe I just want a friend. Maybe I just want to love myself more. And know what that feels like. Okay? Whatever level you're at, whatever you want. What do you want? You want 9 of Pence level or 10 of Pence level? You want what size medium you want? You want a small medium, a regular medium, or a medium large? There's 3 different kind of motherfucking mediums even. Okay. Be specific. Okay. 10 of Pence, 9 of Pence with the Devil card, and you got the 2 of Cups with the Knave of Cups. Okay. And then you got the 6 of Cups. I was like, why am I getting the reunion with self? Yeah, it's the 6 of Cups. Okay. reunion with self has to happen first. Okay? Reconnect, remembering who you are. And to do that, you got to do God first. God teaches you how to love yourself. You got to remember who you are. You can't love somebody you don't know. This is the reawakening to remember that. Okay, that eel. See how there's a triangle is a manifestation. It's a trinity. So there's a trinity, always a trinity, to bring something into form. Okay, so Noon and Naunet and the whole story. If you want to, I'm just starting to learn that. Okay, if you want to learn different stories of creation, just expansion awareness, people. Okay, Ace of Swords, expansion awareness. Hello, eel, Noon. I think some people might say Nun and Naunet, but I say Noon and Naunet. I believe that's how it's pronounced, but. So, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, everything blasted out that is keeping you from reuniting internally, okay? Because they know, the enemy knows, the archons, whatever, okay? They know that if you remember who you are and reunite and balance with your, and internally, then that's, we're all connected. That's going to have, inspire others to do that. Okay, it's going to ignite that in others. So they want to make sure don't have anyone do that, because they know it's like a domino effect. Okay, and they're like, fuck, it's all out of our hands, because it was never in your hands to begin with. It's in God's hands, and God keeps us and the planet and everything. But all this has to happen to figure out who's who and what's what. Wheat and tare, however you want to put it. Okay, so there's no doing what's right. It's just going with your divine guidance. I never fucking know if it's right or not. I just know what God's showing me. Sometimes I'll figure it out eventually. Eventually I fucking get it. Thank God for God. Because I'm such a stubborn Capricorn, I fucking never get shit. To the pen. Okay, here's your hoverboard. Okay? Gotta keep both legs headed in the right direction. Okay? Just like being on skis versus a snowboard, you know, they're separate with skis. Okay, so you got to make sure you know what the fuck you doing with your own body and shit, so you go into your goal, the thing that you actually want. So you can't have a goal to get there and then you haven't done any internal shit. That's the thing that's going to get you there. Ooh, 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Ooh, I just got self-discipline from that 5 of Wands. He looks like a self-disciplined son of a bitch, huh? What does he even care? And then 9 of Cups, get everything you want, okay? It has to come from self-mastery, self-discipline. That's what gets you there. Okay? Because that's what ignites and initiates the whole thing. Oh yeah, he got like them eels coming out the ground like, and this crackling and like, okay, I'm seeing this everywhere. And on these cards, there's like sacred geometry and crackling in the background, and you'll start seeing that too. Your eyes will start doing different things as you're awakening. See all these eels that are, okay, it's like that movie, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So pop-up backdrop people. The little like shovel things or whatever they are, they just pop up in this like this little black panel thing. Like looks like a little leather, like but square whip thing. Shovel, flat, whatever. Like pie in the face, little black leather panel thing, whatever, just pops up and smacks it in the face. Anyway, that's what that looked like, okay? You gotta go through the valley of the shadow of death, right? So that you can come out with no fear. Because you go through it and you realize you survived, and it's like, oh, then I didn't even need to have fear the whole time. Because all I need to do is have faith that I can get through it. There's no reason to have fear. You get through it, you look back, you're like, I could have just got through it with more grace and not had the fear, because the faith, once you get to the end, the other side, there's all that faith. It's like, wait, so God gets me through it every time. So let's start having more faith so that when we're going through this process, we have more grace. See how he's just like fucking it up? He ain't right. He's like, ah. No, he's like fucking shit up. He's like, oh, a challenge? Oh, I love a challenge. I eat challenges for breakfast. And side snacks. Okay. 9 of Cups, because you can have whatever you want. You can have side snacks. You can have side snacks if you want. Okay? You just work it out with, that's Gabriel, okay? The one, the body, the root, the sacral, bringing all, okay? Bring that up, okay? That fiery hammer come to smite you, crystalline ya, align ya, Chris, align ya. It's gonna be on your lasagna, it's gonna be in your Linda, okay? So that root being cleared, all the angels working together. Gabriel bringing forth that purification, because you can't manifest and get all the riches of this world without doing that work. Because it's reversing now. Okay, and all these motherfuckers who got it based on, you know, slave labor and blah, 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 they gotta switch shit around and make it right and have ethics and all, or they're, you know, take a pay cut, whatever, to make it right. Whatever they need to do to make it right, everyone needs to make it right to maintain what they're still doing. If they want to keep doing whatever it is they're doing now and they love what they're doing, okay, they got to make it ethical and right, or else it will no longer exist. Okay, that includes you and your physical body. If you're tormenting your own body, God's going to take it, because everything belongs to God. Your story, your body, everything belongs to God, which is Mother. Everything comes from Mother, everything goes back to Mother. Okay? What else do we need to know? I'm going to do a shamanic reading. I'm being called because all the animals and earth, so I'm going to probably get real springy with it and use the spirit song. Oh my god, it's called Spirit Song. Spirit Song Tarot. And those have animals on them too, so people can get animal messages with the tarot cards. Oh my gosh, and it's an octopus, right? That's from the one I have a fairy deck from her too. I love her artwork. When I get it out and do the reading, I'll say the name. I forget it right now, but I will be doing a shamanic reading. Maybe pull some tarot cards. I'm just going to be probably bringing those out because I just want to freshen it up, lighten it up, bring some animals into the tarot and stuff. So Spirit Song Tarot I'll be using. And then I'll be doing a shamanic reading do an animal totem reading, animal medicine with these 2 decks. Okay, so just these 2 alone because I'll read from the book. And so we'll just do only those 2 cards. And like I said, maybe I'll pull some tarot as well, but I am going to be using those just to have more energy of pureness and innocence around us, okay? Even in the cards, okay? The animals and stuff, because it's like, I'm fucking sick of this. But this moon, okay? This night sun deck is pretty heavy, but I felt that was appropriate. I don't like to use it that often, but especially when we're dealing like with moon or the divine feminine or masculine, like really tuning into one specific, and you know, the night sun, that's the divine feminine. So, but I think because when I get called to do specific divine masculine or feminine, I feel it's because there's like darkness. Okay, the night sun needs to shine. So that's why I usually feel called to use that deck, because the nature of being called to do specifically divine feminine or divine masculine, it feels like there's separation. There's things that's unclear. Okay, so, and with that big old fucking moon, yeah. So, black tourmaline, okay. Protection, Amazonite hearts, Okay, love. Garnet. I just got deep love with that one. Oh, and Shiva Lingam. Oh, deep, deep, deep love. Oh, how deep does it go? I don't know. We'll measure that later. Let's just kidding. All right, you guys. Is there anything else I wanted to share? We fucking went on for like an hour and a half. God, an hour and a half. That's way too fucking long. It's gonna take all day to upload tomorrow. Citrine has been coming in. Citrus, citrine, and then like black dark berry. So anything blue or red, fruit, plums, dark berries, blueberries, blackberries, even raspberries, so red and purple fruit, or vegetables, but I'm getting fruit and berries especially. And citrus, okay? Because here's citrine. These three pieces were together. Lemon, lime, grapefruit. Lemon, lime, orange. Okay, get like 3 different types of citrus going. Something about that citrus, okay? It's very like, and the yellow and the green, the orange, they're very like bright, happy colors, right? So, yeah, and it's like Manipura, okay, solar plexus, and then the heart, the anahata, and the sacral, the sacral, the swadhisthana, and the Manipura. Solar plexus and the heart chakra, the green, the anahata. So those 3 colors, I think those 3 centers, okay? Your sacral being healed, releasing the deities. That's your deity chakra. That's Archangel Gabriel, okay? And the Lyrans with that fire, okay? And that's Gabriel, the fire, very much a lot of Lyran DNA there. And with the heart, okay, that's Raphael, that's the water. So we got the fire, the water, that's how we manifest the masculine and feminine together. And that's this yellow, okay? And that's what I've been seeing is the yellow wildflowers. I did see that purple like fairy ring, but it's like the sour grass or whatever, you know, when you eat it when you're a kid, it's like sour. Because the dog's peeing it. No, they don't. Well, they might, but that's not why it's sour. My neighbor dog was eating some of that, actually. Yeah, I don't know if there's vitamin C or what is it, but yellow flowers. And I'm like, yeah, yellow. Yellow is the color of your energy. Oh, I think it's love's the color of your energy, but I kept saying yellow. And that was coming in. So yellow, gold, citrus, okay, orange, yellow, lemons, oranges, and limes, because the heart, and we love limes, and we love green. I guess that's it. I'm so sick of this, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Right? How many times are we like, we want to just fucking delete our channel and never come back out here again? I almost was going to get on and start saying that shit. And God's like, no, just do a reading for the Divine Feminine, because that's what you need, because you want to delete your fucking channel, right? So obviously the Divine Feminine needs some messages. So I'm so glad we ended with those cards. I mean, beautiful, right? And call on Gabriel. Get to know Gabriel. I'm recommending Divine Feminine. Get to know Gabriel. Okay, even if you feel like you sound silly, like, Gabriel, I don't even know if you're real, but I'm by myself so no one can hear me but God anyway. You know, and just be like, Gabriel, okay, I'm talking to you now. I'm going to say some stuff. And then just say what you say, okay? You want healing, health in your body, okay? And you have to have faith and receive all these things too. You want your finances secure. Say how much money you want. I just put it out there. I want $17 million. Okay. Just fucking say it, put it out there, and then release it and let it go, and don't have any attachments to outcome, okay? But like, oh, we sound silly saying that. Whatever. Oh, you can't sound silly? Who cares? No one's going to hear you anyway when you say it. Okay, so call in that healing for the body. Call in your finance. Call in that mansion on the hill. Call it in. Talk to Gabriel. Right? Pick up that phone, be like, Gabriel, no, Michael, I love you. I know I'm protected. Thank you. Thank you, Azrael. Thank you, Prophet. Okay, but we manifesting some stuff over here. We want physical healing in the body in the bottle. Yeah, it's just, right? You just got to drink the nectar, the ambrosia of the gods. So, healing in the body, financial independence. Okay, put a number on it if you want, right? But just don't. That doesn't mean you have attachment to it just because you put a number on it. Release attachment. Let it go. Okay. Money, money, money. Divine Feminine. Yeah. You're going to be beautiful and healed. Your skin, everyone that's dealing, Divine Feminine dealing with skin, ascension, all this stuff. You're going to be beautiful and healed. You're going to have your money. You're going to have your mansion on the hill. You're going to have everything you want. Everything you want. Just be open to receive it. Okay. Focus on what it is you really, really, truly want. Prioritize that. And then talk to motherfucking Gabriel. And then watch the magic happen. Yeah! Layering up, bitches. All right. Love, peace, and blessings.